Hey guys, it's Beaver. So we have a little bit more information on Linda Stoltzfoos. She is an 18-year-old Amish girl out of Pennsylvania, Lancaster County. She, around Father's Day last year, right exactly at 10 months ago, pretty much to the day that her remains were found. She was missing. She had a church commitment she was on her way to, and it was abruptly cut short by a Justo Smoker, which has been incarcerated for a good bit. And in December, he was charged with her homicide and her kidnapping before they found the body, which praise God for judges and people as such with common sense. And, I'm glad the wheels of justice are moving and have been moving without the body. But now that we have the body, we also have confirmation from the coroner and how she died and just a little bit more context of what she went through. Her parents put out a small statement. So let's just hop in and see what this coroner has to say and how she died. And also, they are still waiting on confirmation of sexual abuse, which I would almost guarantee she did, unfortunately, succumb to sexual abuse. But we don't have confirmation on that now. So let's just take a watch and see what this coroner has to say.
The autopsy on Linda Stoltzfoos took about 2 hours this morning here at the Lancaster County Forensic Center, indicating she was strangled and suffocated. The Lancaster County coroner says that the family feels great relief that she has been found after all these months and that they now know how she died. The body of Linda Stoltzfoos has been returned to her family in Upper Laycock Township now that the autopsy is complete.
Terrible, horrific crime.
Lancaster County coroner Dr. Stephen Diamantoni says the 18-year-old Amish woman died of a lack of oxygen, the result of strangulation and suffocation.
And we also found that she had a stab wound in her neck that was a contributing factor of her death.
Her remains were recovered Wednesday from a shallow grave in...
I did want to say, too, that her body was moved twice, at least twice. And I don't know that they say this in here. So, but they said she was in a shallow grave. But the area in which she was found had already been searched. It was around his workplace. The Justo Smoker, it was around his workplace. And it had already been searched. So, for months later, for them to find. And again, I've said it in a previous video, with the charges and everything, and then pursuing homicide charges without the body. I kind of wonder, is he trying to work out something in exchange for telling them where the remains was? I do not know. I would have to, if I put two and two together, I would assume that that's what happened, but maybe not. Maybe they just got a new tip or decided to research the area, but nonetheless.
Her remains were recovered Wednesday from a shallow grave in Gap, near the workplace of suspect Justo Smoker. Smoker was already charged with homicide and kidnapping. Dr. Diamantoni says the condition of the remains indicates that Stoltzfoos was probably killed soon after her disappearance, June 21st, while walking home from church.
We can't narrow a window to hours or even a day or two, but we can tell you that based on the state of her body, that is very consistent with the death that occurred 10 months ago.
The coroner's office positively identified Stoltzfoos based on dental records. They will also be sending out samples to determine if she was also sexually assaulted. In Lancaster County, Susan Shapiro.
So that's all I got for this one. Her family is glad to know how she died. They can put her body to rest. Her body has been given back to her family. And again, I imagine Linda fought real hard. This should never happen. You spend your whole life dedicated to God and the basics and living off the grid and pretty much everything worldly, the Amish community steers away from. And I am sure that it has shook their community to their core. And it's senseless and it's evil. And this man sit in prison or sit in jail for months and months and months without anything. He just, and in fact, he had made a comment, they don't have the body. They don't have anything. Well, you don't know that. And I'm glad that this judge in December decided, no, we are going to be pursuing charges. So, I'm very happy about that. And it's just one more step towards justice. They do have the death penalty in Pennsylvania, but nobody has been executed in Pennsylvania since I think it was 1973 or 1978. One of the two. I just read it the other day. I don't have it right in front of me. So don't know if he will get the death penalty, if they will pursue the death penalty. I would say they have enough for it. This guy's a creeper. He's a predator. He was known in the area to, harass young women. And this is incredibly sad. And, her 18-year-old life was snuffed out by a low consciousness, evil person. That's all I got for this one. Continued prayers for her family of healing. And, they did everything right. They did everything right. And by our standards, she was an adult. She was 18, and she was just going to a church commitment, never to return again. And anyways, that's all I got for this one. Very, very sad. We're closer to justice. We're going to keep moving closer to justice for Linda. Prayers for the family. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. If you have to dislike, it's super important that you hit it twice. And y'all have a good one, and I will see y'all soon.